idea about this whole program?
Sure. So One Internet has collaborated with around 15 cafes across Delhi NCR, and we are introducing co-working over there. The reason being, startups are in all kinds. There's a freelancer, there's a musician, there's an artist, and all of them are looking out for a place to work. And not everyone's pocket allows them to, enter a fancy co-working space, which is expensive. So catering to them, we have opened, and even at office at this venue, we intend to start co-working. And this event is marking the launch of the same. And to launch it, we've divided the entire program in two segments. So first, we've invited industry experts who will come and talk, and second, there'll be a pitching session. So that's
So
how.
in other words, it's a one-stop shop for
Yes.
entrepreneur or innovator.
Yes, you can say that.
So what is new for you for new entrepreneurs or those who
What
want
is
to-
new is right now, I don't think they had a cafe where they could comfortably work from. Sometimes there was too much of cigarette smell, sometimes there was too loud a music. So at this place, we intend to give them an atmosphere which is conducive of their working. At all our OneCo.Cafe outlets, we intend to give them that atmosphere.
So for our viewers, just to give us a full story how you conceived this idea to
How this? So we have a co-working center in Connaught Place, NSP and Gurgaon, and we were meeting startups almost every day. So then we wanted to do something with them, and that is how this idea came.
Oh, it was a very wonderful event, and I quite really enjoyed interacting with different people today. Quite a bunch of them clearly are very young entrepreneurs who are from different phases of growth story, who are in different phases of growth story. So it was very nice. Thanks so much, please. It was very nice interacting with all of them, and I do look forward to meeting them more in the coming days. I think the fact that people now have a common platform and good resources whom they can easily access is a very good improvement, generally speaking, within the ecosystem, and that also helps ensure that the kind of entrepreneurs that you look at or an investor looks at or the spread is better, because he is already well informed in terms of what he needs to do and what are the do's and don'ts in that sense, and that makes the whole deal making process easier, and I think this is a good step forward.
But I think, creating a lot more of these community events is significantly valuable, very, very valuable in connecting that and getting that feel of that community, right? When you network events like this, you get to meet a lot more people and make new connections, and I think that's very valuable.
So there are several opportunities for new innovators.
Well, of course, and innovators have to create those opportunities. Forums like this get a lot more people together, and when you connect with people outside of your immediate circle into newer communities, you always discover new things that you were probably not really exposed to in a close circle. So you'll have somebody who's running a dating app, you'll have somebody who's creating a medical ERP system, you'll have somebody who's creating a hardware product and stuff. So when you engage with people from outside of your sphere of work, of your current social circle of influence and stuff like that, you get to understand newer perspectives, you get to hear newer things and stuff like that, and that's always usually beneficial, right? So that's what the value of a networking event is that. But people also have to make the effort to benefit from a networking event. You have to go out to people, you have to share what your experiences are. When you tell people that I have a specific challenge, what's your perspective on that, you'll probably get 4 more answers to that. If somebody asks you dhanda kaise chal raha hai, just like sab badhiya hai, everything is fine, I don't have really anything more to add to. But if you're talking to somebody and if you ask that person how's work, says, look, you are not as good as I had expected, I have a problem with my customer acquisition, do you have any suggestions to give? I'm likely to give 1 or 2 suggestions. When I share with other people and when other people give me advice and suggestions, I'm able to get probably 10 more perspectives than what I was individually equipped with. And I think that's the value of being in a networking event of this nature.
आज का जो इवेंट था बहुत अच्छा था माशाल्लाह। और जो बहुत अच्छी बात इसमें रही वो ये रही कि यहाँ मतलब अभी दो चार साल पहले जो होता था वो इस तरह के इवेंट्स में ये होता था कि मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा मतलब बड़े बड़े लोग होते थे, मतलब यंगस्टर्स बहुत कम देखने को मिलते थे इस चीज़ में, राइट, क्योंकि एक डर था रिस्क लेने का उस चीज़ में। इस वाले इवेंट में जो बहुत अच्छी बात ये रही, सारी चीज़ें आप हटा दें, इसमें यंगस्टर्स थे सारे। मतलब मेरा जो ऑब्जर्वेशन रहा वो ये था कि मतलब ग्रेजुएशन कर रहे होंगे या कॉलेज से जस्ट पास आउट होंगे, राइट। तो अभी वो चीज़ रिस्क वाली ख़त्म हो गई है कि आप अपना कुछ काम शुरू करें तो उसमें जो है आप कहाँ तक गिर सकते हैं। मतलब ये है कि यंगस्टर्स जो है वो आगे आ रहे हैं इस चीज़ में, इस तरह के इवेंट्स में जो है पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं। तो इट्स अ गुड थिंग। सो दिस वाज द बेस्ट पार्ट ऑफ दिस इवेंट।
So according to you, these kind of events, how it can impact the market and bring new changes?
सी द थिंग इज़ इस तरह के जो इवेंट्स वगैरह होते हैं, राइट, अभी जैसे हम दिल्ली की अगर बात करें तो दिल्ली जो है वो हब हो गया है हर तरह के इवेंट्स का, राइट। फेसबुक जो है बहुत बड़ा एक ज़रिया है जहाँ से जो हम लोग जो है इस तरह के इवेंट्स को जो है प्रमोट करते हैं। अभी क्या हुआ कि कुछ साल पहले जो है होता ये था कि हम लोग के पास ऑप्शंस कम थे, राइट। अभी इस तरह के इवेंट्स से जो होते हैं इनसे जो है ऑप्शंस खुल रहे हैं, जहाँ बायर जो हैं वो इन्वेस्टर्स जो हैं वो बायर से मिल रहे हैं, राइट। जो एंटरप्रेन्योर्स हैं, नए नए एंटरप्रेन्योर्स हैं, वो अपने नए नए आइडियाज़ लेकर जो है वो इन्वेस्टर्स से मिल रहे हैं। तो डायरेक्ट हो गया है। मतलब ऐसा नहीं है कि पहले होता ये था कि यार आप एक पुराना फैशन हो गया कि मतलब कम से कम 200 मेल भेजेंगे तब जाके 2-3 बार रिप्लाई आएगा, दो एक का। वो चीज़ अब बहुत पीछे छूट गई है। इस तरह के इवेंट से जो है ये फ़ायदा हुआ है कि आप डायरेक्ट इंटरेक्ट करते हैं।
Entrepreneurs need a lot of insight, they need a lot of hand holding, they need to meet each other. So I think events like these help in a big way, right? So I think it's a fantastic initiative. A lot of them are happening. They should happen on a more consistent basis. So I think, yeah, that's one input that I have.
So now it is much easier than before.
I think, challenges continue to be there, right? I think discovery is something which is... so it's becoming a very competitive space. There has to be a very significant... startups have to really mature. I think, there's still a very, very large segment of startups which are talking about... we're still exploring opportunities within spaces that are the large leaders established, right? And usually, and when you're looking to sort of build a business which is going to be funded by an external agency, that could be a venture capital firm, which could be a private equity firm, or especially funds or investors, it usually gets tough, right? So I think what startups have to look at are much sharper solutions, and I think that there is an opportunity. There's no doubt about that. I think the good thing is that as a country, where we were in a very, very naive and an early stage across say 2012-13, we're in a much more mature space right now. There are horizontals that are established, so there are distribution channels that are getting established, and I think we are clearly headed in for a product economy of sorts, right? So I think the opportunity, as I said, is going to open up multifold.
Today, Startups Selfie covered this whole event, which was organized by OneCo.Cafe and One Internet, and it will definitely bring a new change in the market and will provide new virtual office. If you don't have office, you don't need to worry. You simply need to connect your business or your startup plan with OneCo.Cafe concept.